14-3 who?
Saints.
You're not, your sports reporting needs a little work. They scored again. Who's they?
They. So anyway,
we're live, dude.
Oh, then never mind, because I was going to say a thing.
I think we're live.
Flip the switch.
Yes, I think I just heard the YouTube.
Oh yeah, it looks like we're live.
There we go. I was even prepared this week, people, and the damn platform caster like switched the user interface between but it looked the same anyway. Man, it's going to get better as I get older, right?
It's going to get better as you get older. You're going to get smarter and you're going to get bolder, because Andrew is going to take it down the road one more time today. Hey, it's a Brass Junkie Sunday.
I wanted to clap along because I knew it wouldn't be with you. So
that's okay.
I knew there'd be
phasing. Just like the old days.
Hey, you play more in tune than me. You can play way faster than me. You've got better dynamic contrast than me. Like the only thing I've got, not over you, but the only thing I got is my time. So if we were ever not together, it probably wasn't my fault, but anything else probably was my fault. That's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it.
My time, everybody thinks
your time is damn good.
Thank you. Everybody is. I don't know if everybody. A lot of people think their time is good, and I think okay, time's pretty good. So we made this video for my mother, and I had to sing the backing track for everybody to add their thing to, using that platform that Will Houchin told me about. That I'm not going to remember right now. Will, it's actually there's a magician that looks just like him. I've got to find this guy because I almost sent him a picture of this. If I can find him during this, I'll put it up here because he's hilarious. But I put a click track on for me to I wrote this song for my mom. It was her 80th birthday on this past Wednesday, and I was singing and playing it. I was disgusted by my inability to play and sing in time. I was disgusted. I needed to have my artistic license revoked. Sir, do you know how fast you were playing?
Yeah.
Step away from the ukulele, sir.
Which beat of which measure?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm seeing the chat come in. Yeah, Holt, you are so live. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we were supposed to be live for like the good 5 minutes before that, and then what I like is that you have to go live on Zoom and you have to go live on Caster. It's not really clear. I mean, you got to do both, and it's like it's not like there's a switch and then so it tells you you're live, but you're not actually live on both, and so there you have it.
Okay,
Good
so
times.
I found the magician that looks like he doesn't. Will, I'm sorry because you're gonna be offended.
Wait
by
a minute.
This, but.
I've got empty username again. What is
So when you get a chance, click on that link and you'll see what I mean. I'll let you decide whether to share.
Doesn't look like him.
That picture doesn't. You gotta click on let's see.
This picture's got this guy. He's got hands in both of his breast pockets of a dress shirt. And he has a plaid shirt and a plaid tie, and they do not go well
together.
To
the photo and video one and look at the still of the Magic with Cheese video. You gotta put that up. I don't care. I know it doesn't look like it's like his.
No, it looks like our partner Will Houchin and Napoleon Dynamite,
yes, that's right.
Yeah, procreated. That's what it looks like.
Right. Now I will say that this guy is hilarious. He does a card trick with American cheese on Penn and Teller Fool Us. That's so funny. He's also a contortionist for what that's worth. Kind of all over the map. So now I'm changing subjects again. Do we have other threads going? Because I was going to tell you that Joey Santillo texted me yesterday or the day before. Joey Santillo, former producer and intern for Pedal Note Media, and was he the first audio editor of the Brass Junkies?
Not the first. He was. I don't think he was second
fair.
Either.
Yeah,
I think Buddy and Austin were second. And then I think Joey was third.
So Joey texted me and said how much he likes these visual, the things we've started using, the videogram, whatever those things are
The
called,
audiogram.
audiogram.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, he went here.
These things are slick.
He was very enthusiastic. I hadn't heard from him in some time, and he said, "Ooh, I love this format!" Exclamation point. So slick, comma, looks great and sounds great. Thumbs up, easily digestible as well. And I didn't know. There it is. Ooh. I didn't know what that was. And so I just read the description. And so I love this format. Slick, looks great, easily digestible. I was like, is this a restaurant? Is this a picture of food? What am I going to see? And then I clicked on it. So
It's like, Joe, you're too young to be having any major digestion issues. Like,
right.
yeah, so much life ahead of you.
I thought so too. So I just thought I would share that there was enthusiastic support of the audiogram.
Speaking of brand new websites, we have a brand new website at Petaluma Media.
Who does?
How about that?
We do?
PetalomeMedia.com. We do.
I like it.
Yep. How about that?
It's slick and it actually is functional, and you can actually find things you're looking for. And there's an actual store where you can buy actual things will actually come to your house, actually in a timely manner.
It's borderline useful.
It's borderline useful. Yeah, that's what we aim for.
Which was, I don't know if you know this, but I can drive a joke into the ground, and I use it probably came from you. That was my nickname in college. Was that you, or did that predate you in the band? I don't remember. Just like anything ridiculous, say, oh, that was my nickname in college.
Yeah, I probably helped propel that.
I say that at the house so much that and my wife, I think she found it like borderline funny like the first 3 times, but that was like years ago that the first 3 times happened within probably 4 days. My kid said it the other day and I thought she was going to kill me. So yeah, he's like, that was my nickname in college.
So Will said to share the screen, you cowards. He wants to see the guy that I...
The screen share was being weird. It's not letting me it's not no. I don't know why it's not letting me only share half of my maybe that was it. Hold on.
Here, you know what I can do, Will?
I think I got it. I got it.
I can also
I got it. I got it. Here we go.
Here, put it in here.
Here it is. It's the one right in the middle here.
See, I was going to say it looks like doesn't look like, it looks a little like Will, but looks like could be Will's cousin. And then I see in the comments that Will actually has an actual cousin who actually is an actual magician. So now I feel bad. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, Will. It just struck me because I saw that guy earlier on a Penn and Teller Try This at Home special. I like magic, and so.
And I got the empty username thing coming in. Will's calling HR. Yep. You know what the bad news is? Lance is HR. I just decided, Lance. You're
Thank you.
HR. Yep. Yeah,
Excellent.
You're welcome. So we got a new website.
It's really awesome.
Yep.
Well, now let's say nice
Austin
things.
Boyer. Austin Boyer. Yep. Former Petaluma Media intern. I was really surprised actually. He told us that he said that he gives us full credit for not just the professional but the man that he has become, which I thought that was really nice.
That was nice. Yeah.
Like Joey Santillo never said anything like that.
No, not out loud.
Yeah, not that I didn't even imply it.
No.
Very ungrateful.
Mm-hmm. Joey has a running, I wouldn't say gag, but he has one of the things he's most entertained by is the percentage of my clothing that comes from either Eddie Bauer or LL Bean or Tommy Bahama. And it's by and large, it's Eddie Bauer. Like there was, for a period of time, every time I would come in to CMU, he would look at me and assess and say 4 or 2 or 3. He would just say how many items of clothing. That was an Eddie Bauer thing that I was wearing.
I mean, you lean hard into the upper middle class white dude thing. It's fine. Own it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Own it.
Yeah.
When I first got in Boston Brass, Jeff Connor was obsessed with Eddie Bauer. like obsessed. I had a really nice suit bag that I must have I lost somewhere, some town I just left it in. But it was a really nice suit bag that I used to have on the road with me, and Jeff really liked it, and he tried to get one, but they had been discontinued, and he was like,
Hi.
yeah. So I was like, hey man, you like my suit bag? That's probably why I lost it, because karma. It was like a couple of years of torturing him with my Eddie Bauer. Yeah, I wasn't
Knowing
nice.
him, he called and tried to. Could I speak
Oh,
to Eddie,
oh
please?
yeah.
Mr. Bauer. I don't know how you refer to him, but hi, Jeff Connor.
All right. Hi, Andrew and Lance. Enjoying laughing with you as we swelter through a 100-degree day here in Melbourne.
Wow, it's only about 80 degrees less than that here in Pittsburgh.
DC got up to 45 degrees today.
I
So,
think we actually might have hit 40, so
yeah,
I'm exaggerating.
yeah. It was, it was another nice, calm, and soothing day in the nation's capital. So, yeah,
What was that? Two
no
in a row?
tension at all.
One in a row? Oh yeah, 0 in a row. Melbourne, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And I've got empty username. I don't know.
Aw.
I gotta remember to the best part is it doesn't even tell me which page it's coming from. So so anyway.
Empty
Oh, and
username.
Prisk said slick like valve oil.
That's
Yep,
right.
there you go. Well, that's nice. So we got somebody from Australia. What there was something else that now I remember. We can't say anything about it.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
excited though.
this is like brand new news. Like Will, who is listening, doesn't even know all of this yet, but he
HR.
knows
When
about.
you call HR, they'll tell you.
Yeah, it's the whole music is us explaining this. We have a new show coming from Pedal Note Media, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be
Mhm.
really cool. It's going to be Lance and I interviewing non-famous brass players who don't do anything interesting, and we're just going to like low-key make fun of them. No, that's
Mhm.
not what's going to happen. That could be a two episode season. You could interview me, and I could interview you.
It's called the Brass Whatevers.
Yeah, the brass has-beens. These guys used to play a lot of gigs. No, we have a brand new show from somebody who is not currently, officially or in any way affiliated with Pedal Note Media, and it's awesome. She's
It's
a
awesome.
badass. It's going to be great. We got the name today. This is what Will doesn't know. We got a launch date. We got like guests are already booked. Like, yeah, I'm very, very, very excited. So, yeah, very excited.
So cool.
So, oh, it's Susan. There we go. Hello, Susan. How are you?
Hey, Susan. Welcome.
What's up?
No, Susan is not the host of the podcast.
No, it's not
is in
Susan.
Melbourne.
Yes. Sorry. No, it's I wasn't doing a low key after teasing it, just like throwaway giving it away. But we're gonna Will our graphic artist Wiz is going to be whipping a logo together. I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm very much looking forward to this. So
Yeah, it's gonna
that's
be
gonna
really
be good.
cool.
Yep.
And actually, there's going to be a new season of the Modern Music Show coming. Probably start mid-February, and this spring we're going to be doing some experiments with music in like training classical musicians in VR. So perform in VR, play in VR, and we've already had a couple of meetings, and we've already figured out all sorts of problems. So it's going to be really fun to figure out what works, what doesn't work. And so we're going to follow our path on what that process is like. So that'll be fun.
That's awesome. Oh, I just opened up my Facebook page, which is where Susan is, and now I'm seeing like the kind of like for the sarcastically smiling emoji next to her name, which I appreciate. So because that didn't come through in the I gotta look into that on Caster. That it was working for like 2 weeks, and now it just says empty username for everybody. I was fine when it said that for Tony Prisk because whatever, but for like people I care about like Susan, then I'd like to know who it is.
True.
So yeah. Anyway,
Hey, Ellen's here.
Ellen is here. Yep, I saw. Yes, we coordinated better today. Yes, and she liked your ditty. Did I play you the I did. I think I played it for both. Yes, you saw Nicholas freestyling
Yeah.
to Chameleon. So, which was which was good. So, um, yeah, my son just started like rapping, and he was like rhyming with it. It was very bizarre. It was, and
We
it,
should come up with a rap name for him. Don't you think?
there's speaking of rap names, the Boston Celtics, one of their first round picks from last year, is off to their late first round pick. Peyton Pritchard is his name, and he kind of looks like Eminem. And he's had an amazing first 8 games to his career. He was an amazing college player, but he's like kind of taken things by storm. And his teammates have nicknamed him 8 Mile, which
It's pretty funny.
which is very funny. Yeah, it's very funny. So, someone asked, "Can you fart in the microphone?"
Physically possible, yes. Next question. So you're saying Jim Nova's on the call?
Yeah, yeah, could be, could be, could
He
be.
changed his name to empty username.
The oh goodness. Oh, Houchin's trying to talk some Celtics basketball here. He's saying Taco Fall, who is 7 foot. What is he? 7'5", I think.
There's a 7'5" guy named Fall.
And his name is Taco Fall. Yes. Yeah, he's got it actually has a fascinating story. So, yeah, sometimes when he dunks it, he jumps like just to make it look better, but he doesn't need to. It's yeah, he's great.
Where is he from?
I thought you were going to ask that, and I'm now.
The beautiful part is that I don't really care.
No, I know. No, but he actually does have a very
Fascinating
interesting
story and a name like Taco.
Senegal.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, he has like a legit, like, you could hate sports, and if you heard, and he's also he has a great perspective on life, and he's a good human. He's somebody who you root for. So he has you ready for his wingspan? 8 feet 4 inches. He weighs 311 pounds, and he's very skinny. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yep, 7'5". Yep, Dakar, Senegal.
I have none of those qualities.
the yeah, I just saw, this is big news, man, for Northwestern. There was one 24-hour restaurant in Evanston, which was the Burger King, and that place, like, sketchy things happened at that Burger King. It was like, it was off campus, and it just closed, like permanently closed. Yeah.
Wow.
Permanently. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, I'm not sure where all the super bad decisions are gonna be made at this point. So.
That reminds me of one of my favorite Stephen Wright jokes, when he said that there was a convenience store that said it was open 24 hours. So I went down there, and the guy was locking up. And I said, "Hey, your sign says you're open 24 hours." And he said, "Not in a row."
Oh, goodness. I haven't listened to any comedy in a long time. I should do that.
Yeah, let's see. Trying to think if I have. Not really. I just read Jerry Seinfeld's book not too long ago. Is This Anything? Is pretty good. It's all of his stand-up written down and broken into the decades in which it was written, and then a couple of pages of exposition as to what was going on in those decades. And then I listened to him on I've been off my podcast game, but now driving to the cottage is about a little less than an hour and a half, so I have more reason to listen to stuff. And so he was on the Tim Ferriss show talking about his process and his routine, and Tim Ferriss loves digging into that stuff, and Seinfeld loves digging into that stuff. So it was super fascinating to hear what goes into his process. Was really it was pretty cool.
I should get back on the Tim Ferriss train, because I really like him, but I have like a set tolerance for like how much Tim Ferriss I can handle, and then it eventually just kind of drains, and then I just have to like completely peace out.
Yeah.
So, but he gets fascinating people, and he asks really interesting questions. So
I think so too.
Yeah, I could learn a lot from him as an interviewer. So, yeah, and he makes me seem not long-winded, which I also appreciate, because that's not easy to do.
That's pretty funny.
But Andrew McGowan says Bill Burr's Paper Tiger on Netflix is a 10 out of 10. Bill Burr is a funny human.
He's
He
no. Did you see the first season of The Mandalorian?
Yes, I've seen the
Okay,
first
so
season.
he's because he has a role on there, and he's
I didn't even
awesome.
know that.
Oh yeah, do you remember when they were like on they were like the prison ship? They had this heist, and they were like, they broke these
Yeah,
people.
okay.
He kind of
Yeah.
headed up that.
Yep. Now I remember. Yeah, now I remember.
He's
Um
conducted the Boston Pops. Tim Ferriss,
that-
Taco Fall,
Taco Ferris.
Taco Ferris
Um
Fall.
the video of of Bill Burr in Philadelphia back in what was that 2006. You've seen that, right?
I don't know if I saw it or listened to it. I think I haven't. I haven't seen it. I've heard it,
Yeah,
and then I've heard his analysis of it on a different show, which is also awesome.
it is 12 minutes long, and he was he was getting booed off the stage. And I don't even remember. It was Opie and Anthony's traveling virus comedy tour, and the crowd was like getting antsy. I don't even remember what it was, but like it's it's spectacular. I mean, absolutely spectacular. Like the crowd, as only a Philly crowd could. Like the crowd continued to turn on him worse and worse and worse, while also like cheering him on because it was like
Because he kept going higher and higher.
you don't go toe to toe with thousands of vocally unhappy Philadelphians. I love that city, but he did. He was
He
like
full on
he
did.
was like, oh yeah. He kept on, he kept raising,
Mm-hmm.
the stakes it's brilliant, and it's 12 minutes long. I mean,
It's just
if it had been
great.
3 minutes, it would have
Yeah.
been, people would still be talking about it. But there's a 12-minute crescendo. It's like the last movement of Mahler 3. It's just like it's like headed for the mountaintop. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
There's a great Jim Gaffigan story about Philly as well when he went to open for the Pope, and he made a joke. Do you know this whole thing?
Oh,
He's because he's Catholic, and they actually, I mean, for real, they had him open for the Pope,
that's awesome.
and he said that when they were doing the sound check or something, he turned around and there were like a million people that were on the top. Like there were just people everywhere there to see the Pope, and people were yelling for him, and he said, "Hey, who's here excited about the Pope, whatever." And then he said, "Well, I'm glad to hear that because you guys weren't that nice to Santa Claus because there's this the story about the Eagles fans pelting the Santa Claus with snowballs when like 25, 30 years ago, the crowd turned on him like in a hot second. Like he made this one joke and then they lit him up. So then he said he meets the Pope later on. Would you like to meet the Pope? Yes. And so then I'm guessing this part is made up. He said he said he talked to it's nice to meet you, and he says don't talk about the Santa Claus thing. This is the Pope said, you kidding? In Philly, I would never do that.
Oh, now I'm seeing that Dave Burkell is saying happy birthday, Miss Leduc. Was it?
My mom.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
appreciate it. That was
Jermaine
nice.
Fryer's here. I'm not sure why they didn't all come in.
Oh.
Anyway. Oh,
Oh.
there you go. And Prisk is being quiet, like
I know.
which worries me.
Well,
he's like the kid at the back of the band where when they're being quiet, it's like, oh, has he lit fire to one of the timpani? Like, why is he being still? I don't know.
Football game is on. You could be watching the Saints. Or you care? You want me to spoil it for you?
You're not going to spoil anything.
I know.
Yeah.
21-3 so far.
I mean, that's
3 minutes left. It looks. It was pretty close. The first half was way closer than was predicted. This is more like predicted.
Drew Brees is good at his job.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to run.
Goodbye.
My kiddo, my wife's got a meeting. I have another meeting at 8 for Mockingbird Foundation, but we're like see, that was not that the time was not my problem there.
What?
What? All right. So the Domingo episode, by the way, was awesome. It was
So
great.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hearing the stuff about Sam and that project, and like hearing like the details about Sam's last professional, and that was like the last professional thing that he did in
Yep.
his career, which started when he was a teenager. Yeah, that was really special.
You think about the number of things that he did, and to have that one then go on to win a Grammy is just like,
yeah, so check it out for sure.
pretty cool.
Yeah, check it out for sure.
All right, have fun.
Oh, Tony, by the way, Prisk is online racing, but still listening to you goofballs.
Online racing.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, ooh.
We should we should drag him onto one of these, actually. That'd be fun to have him on for a Sunday evening. So anyway.
We should have him online playing online racing while we try and screw with him.
That would actually be good. I like it. That sounds. Thank you for agreeing, Tony. That's perfect.
I appreciate it.
All right, everybody.
HR get in touch with you.
We are gonna hit at 7:00 next week. I swear. I swear.
I swear.
I swear.
We don't got mortgages.
I swear on my 4x4 that we are gonna be on right at 7, kid.
Just crashes.
All right.
Ooh, good name for a band.
I will, Lance. I'm gonna miss you desperately.
I doubt it. I doubt it.